Contra foul called.
And the contra foul will put the ball back in the hands
Ball
of
turns
Huntington.
over. There's an ordinary. 3:23 to play here in the first. 1-0 Huntington Beach in front of Mater Dei. Looking from the outside, that's Lavian. He puts it away. Back in action. Nicholas Lavian hitting from the outside. Had a cast on his wrist. Doesn't have it anymore. Lavian, the most valuable player from the 2014 Junior Olympics, comes through here in the first to even things. 3:08 to play. First quarter, we're all tied at 1. Apologies for technical difficulties. Thank you for joining us here on Go Live Polo. Greg Meskel here with you from the William Wolt Aquatic Center in Irvine, California. Great crowd on hand for this CIF Southern Section Division I semifinal. Winner will advance, take on the winner of our next game, which will feature Harvard Westlake, the defending champ, and Corona Del Mar. But so far a good one here in the first. 2:45 to play. Opening quarter even at 1. Here's Mater Dei on the attack. Looking inside. The dish, breaking free. The shot, the score is there for the Monarchs. It's Sean Duncan breaking free. His 47th goal on the year. Entry pass came in, shook off the defender, and Duncan surged ahead. 2 straight unanswered from the Monarchs. They've gone up 2-1, 2:38 to play here in the opening quarter. If you're just joining us, it was Noah Nelson striking first for Huntington Beach, and the Monarchs of Mater Dei have responded with back-to-back scores from Nicholas Lavian, Sean Duncan just answering. It's a 2-1 lead here for the Monarchs. Now in the Oilers and coach Chris Capps to answer, Sunset League champions. 21-6 on the regular year, adding in playoffs as well as they've journeyed here to the semifinals. First time in the semifinals since 1958, long time coming for the Huntington Beach Oilers water polo program.
Back on top, finds Robert. Back to Jarvis.
Outside try, the skip from distance from Curtis Jarvis is off the mark from the left-hander. That sails wide left of the goal. Here's Vandeveld with 2:12 to play in the first.
Both teams in transition.
Mater Dei in the red caps, Huntington Beach in the white. Here's a look inside, wheeling and shooting, but Wolf is there for the stop to deny the try on the inside turn. Bit of a reverse wheel there from Sean Duncan, trying to make it 2 in a row. Not to be on that time. 1:48 to play. First quarter ordinary called here. This is Matthew Robert controlling for Huntington Beach. Now Jarvis. They keep it on the perimeter. Ball moves far side. Handling there. Jacob Cavanaugh, and it's taken away now. The steal by the Monarchs. It's Lavian on the move. With 1:28 to play here in the first quarter, Lavian takes it into the offensive end. He'll pull up, defenders coming. No foul, he'll fire and score! Puts it past Wolf. Lavian has 2. The Monarchs are ahead 3-1. They've scored 3 unanswered to go ahead here 3-1, 1:19 to play in the opening quarter, and Mater Dei shrugging off a slow start. They've come back with transition offense to go up over these Huntington Beach Oilers. Mater Dei, their road to the semis. They're coming off of an 11-4 win to Newport Harbor. Prior to that, they were able to pick up a 19-2 victory over Long Beach Poly. So a couple of lopsided victories have sprung Mater Dei here into the semis. For Huntington Beach, a much different story as they advanced, able to get past Santa Margarita 12-8 and then outlasted Loyola 8-7 in what many considered an upset, taking down Loyola 8-7 by just a goal to get into this semifinal game here against Mater Dei. We're under a minute to play now here in the first quarter. Here come the Monarchs. Charging in, Mater Dei on the attack. Great look inside, wave it off. No goal inside the 2 is the call from the official. So no goal there. Beautiful passing on the counterattack. And the goal for Silvers will come off the board inside 2 meters. 42 seconds to play now here in the first. A 3-1 lead for Mater Dei. Huntington Beach controlling. Here's Cavanaugh, a member of the men's cadet national team, competed this summer in Europe for Team USA. Outside try there from Matthew Robert is denied by Vandeveld. 20 seconds to play now. Opening quarter, potential last chance here for Mater Dei as we wind things down. 3-1, Monarchs ahead. Entry inside, quick turn. Wolf is there, knocking it down with the right hand. Huntington Beach will hold with 5 seconds to go. Long try by Wolf, that will fall out of play, and with 1 second left, it'll come back to Vandevelde and the Monarchs. That pass will not reach a shooter in time. We've run out of time in the first quarter. After one, in the CIF Southern Section Division I semifinal, it's Mater Dei 3, Huntington Beach 1. Today's broadcast on Go Live Polo is brought to you by WaterPoloCruise.com, along with LA Premier, TotalWaterPolo.com, and Extraordinarily You. Check out Extraordinarily You on the web. And while you're there, visit Percolator.com. Special thanks to all these folks for helping make tonight's broadcast possible. Speed Aquatics. All partners of GoLivePolo.com. First quarter in the books here of this CIF Southern Section Division I semifinal, and Mater Dei ahead 3-1 over Huntington Beach. Greg Meskel here with you from the William Wold Aquatic Center in Irvine. Thanks for joining us here on a Wednesday evening, all leading up to Saturday and the CIF Southern Section Championships in a variety of divisions will play out right here at the Wold Aquatic Center. But tonight we've got two good ones for you here in Division I right now. Huntington Beach and Mater Dei, and coming up, Harvard Westlake and Corona Del Mar. The expectation from water polo fans in Orange County and in Southern California is for a final pitting the rivals, Harvard Westlake and Mater Dei. But of course you have Huntington Beach in this one, Corona Del Mar in our next game, looking to do everything in their power to make that not a reality. This tournament used to be owned by Mater Dei. Ripped off a variety of championships in Division II and then Division I. Halted last year by Harvard Westlake. And it's been Harvard Westlake that has set the tone here in boys Division I water polo in the Southern Section. Undefeated this year. They have taken on Mater Dei multiple times this season, beaten them every time, steamrolling through the playoffs. So the Sea Kings of Corona Del Mar have their work cut out for them in our next game. And here in the other side of the bracket, the semifinal that has delivered Huntington Beach and Mater Dei, many expected Loyola to come through and take on Mater Dei, but Huntington Beach pulling off a victory there, 8-7 over Loyola. And now they find themselves here in a battle with Mater Dei. Got off to a great start, got the first goal of the night from Noah Nelson, but Mater Dei responded so strong offensively with 3 unanswered, 2 from Nicholas Lavian. And Mater Dei will control the opening sprint to start things off here in the second quarter. Outside attempt, Wolf is there for the stop. Monarchs coach Chris Segisman had battled some injuries. Lavian had spent time on the sideline with a cast. Seabold as well. They've got everyone back here full strength tonight for this pivotal game. You imagine whatever comes next. Just underway here in the second quarter. Huntington Beach, the quick turn, the score. Oilers are back on the board. That's Quentin Osborne, the 2-meter man, working inside and delivering to draw things to within 1, 3-2 now, Mater Dei, as Huntington Beach stays close. .6:25 to go, first half, 3-2 Mater Dei. Osborne and Nelson have accounted for the goals here for Huntington Beach. There's Mater Dei on the attack. That entry pass, not enough on it, taken away, and it's Osborne first scoring, now defending, coming over to make that takeaway. Here's Alex Wolf. A wealth of talent between the pipes for Huntington Beach. Wolf, a member of the youth national team, his understudy Patrick Saunders, the cadet national team. Talent all around. Outside try. And that's off the mark. Bouncing away there. Vlahana Associates off the mark. And then on the other end, trying to scoop it past Wolf. Go under the arm. That's halted.
who comes up with the save as he slams the door on the right side.
Other end we go. That was Matthew Payne trying to shovel the ball past Wolf. 5:19 to play here in the second quarter. 3-2, Mater Dei in front. Here's Huntington Beach on the attack. Outside attempt is in. We're tied. That's Curtis Jarvis connecting from deep. The left-hander tried it earlier in the match, was off the mark. This time, right to the back of the net. 2 straight for the Oilers. We're even at 3 with 5:09 to play here in the first half. Sun just about all the way down here in Irvine.
So we are all even.
It was a relatively warm day, becoming a pretty cool evening. Fans still filing in here in Irvine. Double barrel pool action here if you're familiar with the Polo Aquatic Center. So action going on the other side. And the other course set up here in Willop, but pretty strong crowd on hand for this semifinal. And there, Osborne again getting a hand in to knock it away, but Oilers won't have it for long. Offensive foul is the call. And they'll turn it over and give the ball right back to Mater Dei. Look at this point-blank range. Able to drill that one into the corner. And that's another for Lavian. He's got a hat trick. We're only in the first half, taking advantage of the turnover. Oilers shoot themselves in the foot, make the big defensive steal, only to give it right back in transition. And that's an easy put away for the Monarchs with 4:53 to play here in the second quarter.
Monarchs by 1.
Oilers handling. Robert on the perimeter. Here's Wojo. Give it a few fakes. Almost skipped it home on the bounce. That one just off the crossbar. Vandeveld gathers. And Mater Dei will head down the other end. Monarchs on the attack. Here's Silvers. Payne now handling. 4:20 to play. Entry inside. Looking for a call was Nicholas Silvers. Not there. The Oilers double team comes over for the takeaway, and here's Alex Wolf. 4:10 to play now, first half. Oilers advance. Here's Robert. Looking far side. Ordinary called. Robert will take a look. Right-hander walks it in. Defenders are giving it to him. If he wants it, he'll fire, and that is off the mark, out of play. Vandeveld able to let it go without deflecting it out. We're under 4 to play here in the second quarter. 4-3, Mater Dei ahead. Monarchs back on the attack. Here's Payne. And Mater Dei responds. That's Matthew Payne, his 43rd goal of the season. And Mater Dei goes back in front. They were ahead 3-1. They're now up 5-3, 3:40 to play here in the first half. And correction, that was actually awarded to Lucas Wyatt, so not Matthew Payne. That one goes to number 5, Wyatt, and that's his 57th of the year. Touched on all the scoring power of this Mater Dei team. Multiple scorers over 40 goals. Lucas Wyatt, one of those. 3:30 to play here in the first half. Oilers looking to respond. Entry inside, partially deflected, not enough on that pass on the attempt in from Jarvis, and it was taken away. Here's Vandeveld. Long outlet pass, dangerous, puts it in between 2 white caps. It somehow is maintained by Seabold. He'll fire, put it away. It's Jackson Seabold connecting. And Mater Dei cruising now on offense. They've taken their largest lead of the evening, going up 6-3 with 3:07 to play here in the first half. And target practice now for Jackson Seabold and the Monarchs, as they've scored 3 in a row after Huntington Beach had evened this up. The Monarchs in command now, 6-3 here as we near halftime. Under 3 to go. Entry pass inside, exclusion called. Opportunity here for Huntington Beach. 6-on-5 now for the Oilers. 6-on-5 opportunity for the Oilers here. Carroll, the excluded player now for Mater Dei.
Jack Siebel.
Quick try, that's off the post and away. Sides come even. Mater Dei dodges the 6-on-5 attempt there. 2:33 to play, first half, 6-3. Mater Dei in control. Winner moves on to Saturday's Division I final. Harvard Westlake, Corona Del Mar looming on the other side of the bracket. There's a takeaway.
Steal by Wyatt Benson, the freshman.
That's Wyatt Benson coming up with the steal for Huntington Beach. And then a miscommunication there
An early shot on the shot clock.
on that shot attempt. Perhaps a little rushed, and it's out of play. And now here comes Mater Dei. Oilers allowing them to counter. Monarchs will take it and put it away. And now we get Matthew Payne. He's on the board with his 43rd. And the Monarchs spreading it around. 3 for Lavi and 1 for Siebold. Duncan, Payne, Wyatt. Mater Dei has opened up a 4-goal advantage here, 7-3, with 1:59 remaining.
Number 43 for Matthew Payne, the Princeton-bound senior.
Approaching intermission here in the first half. Huntington Beach took the shot on one end, quickly countered by Mater Dei the other way, and so strong on the open break, and the Monarchs put it away. And they go up 7-3, 4 unanswered for the Trinity League champions.
Peter Seidner in, and also Benny Siebel for Mater Dei. Elias Lewis starts it up for
Mater Dei 27-4 on the year, 3 of those losses to Harvard Westlake.
1:45 remaining here in the second period.
Oilers on the attack, entry inside,
Ball goes down to the 2.
looking to set up Osborne, but knocked away at the steal by Mater Dei. They take over, 1:33 to play.
Forcing a turnover, 1:30 remaining here in this second period.
Lavian on the move.
Nick Lavian.
Fires. Wolf is there. Two-hand block, ranging right to knock it down. He'll gather it up. And then in transition, an exclusion on Mater Dei.
And we have an exclusion in the back.
And that'll lead to a timeout called by Coach Chris Capps.
Huntington Beach will get this sifted out.
And a smart call there by Huntington Beach. A chance to set things up here on a 6-on-5. You see exclusions in transition in the backcourt, but generally everyone has started to head down the other way. That one was called against Mater Dei while everyone was still a little bit stagnant after the block was recorded by Wolf. 1:17 to go here in the first half. It's a 7-3 lead for Mater Dei. All over Huntington Beach right now. But the Oilers here with an opportunity. Coach Chris Capps drawing things up for his team, and thought up with him briefly before the game as far as strategy against a team with Mater Dei's caliber. He pointed to his goalkeeper, liked what Alex Wolf could do, and wanted to just get into natural situations, so stay out of the power plays, especially on the defensive end of things, and just go goalie for goalie. Wolf versus Vandeveld. So far, Edge, Vandeveld, and the Monarchs ahead here, 7-3. Caps taking over the Oilers program early in the season for Coach Brian Anderson. Estimated about 5 games into the season. And has led this team all the way to the semifinals for the first time in a very long time. Here's the power play for the Oilers. About a minute left. Quick try and score. It's there and it's needed. Curtis Jarvis, his second, this time on the power play. Huntington Beach stays close, now trailing 7-4. They bust up that 4-goal run by Mater Dei with 1 minute, 1 second to go here, first half. Jarvis, the left-hander, finding that angle. Able to go cross cage past Vandeveld. And important there for the Oilers to stop the bleeding. Couldn't let this get a little too much further out of hand before halftime.
Spencer Carroll being pressured in the backcourt.
Let's see how Mater Dei responds. Benny Siebold throws that pass to no one in particular. thought he was going to find Carroll on the cut, but he swam right past it. And Huntington Beach was there for the takeaway. Oilers trying to string something together here. Here's Robert.
13-second differential between shot
A few
and
fakes,
game clock.
fires, and wide right. Couldn't put that one on Cage. Out of play.
As Beach winds up.
25 seconds remaining. Here in the first half, 7-4, Mater Dei in front.
20 seconds remaining.
Here's Silvers on the attack.
in the second period.
Deals to Benny Siebold. Shot clock is off. We're down to 10 seconds now, first half. Silvers to 4. Few fakes, fires. Wolf is there to gobble it up, rebound. And we'll run out of time. The ball was awarded to Mater Dei, but there'll be no time left in this first half. And after one, all Mater Dei, they go ahead 7-4. Huntington Beach struck first. Noah Nelson. Monarchs ran off 3 straight to go up 3-1. Oilers tied it there at 3. Mater Dei has since taken command. They've gone ahead 7-3, now 7-4 as we pull into halftime here at the William Willett Aquatic Center with the Monarchs ahead by 3 in this Division I Southern Section semifinal. You're watching here on GoLivePolo.com.
And taking a look at how Huntington Beach
first. And then they moved on to the quarterfinals. It was Mater Dei over Newport Harbor, 11-4. And here we are at the semifinals. Plenty of coverage out here at Willett Aquatic Center. Matt Sabo from Daily Pilot. Check out all the action tomorrow morning or online at dailypilot.com. Also, Orange County Varsity. Dan Albano here covering the action as well. Once again, the student athletes and CIF Southern Section, thank you for your attendance. And this is Steve Yonkers along with Mark Sherman covering the action right here on the pool deck. Queuing up for the sprint for the second period, Matthew Payne for Mater Dei.
And run away now here in the third. Thanks for joining us on GoLivePolo.com. Greg Meskel here with you, poolside from the William Willett Aquatic Center. In our CIF Southern Section Division I semifinal, the first of 2. And Mater Dei leading Huntington Beach 7-4. Monarchs come in Trinity League champions 27-4. Overall, stop there by Alex Wolf of the Oilers, who are Sunset League champions 21-6 on the season. Teams have switched ends. Oilers moving right to left on your screen. And there's an exclusion. And Huntington Beach will get a chance here on a 6-on-5.
And we have a
That'll be on Lucas Wyatt going out. And a power play now for the Oilers. Here's Huntington Beach firing and scoring. Back-to-back goals for Huntington Beach. It's Wojo delivering on the 6-on-5. And it's a 2-goal game, 7-5 now. Mater Dei ahead, but Huntington Beach closing the gap with 2 straight. 6:20 to go here in the third. (7-5) the score. Huntington Beach back-to-back goals, spanning the end of the second, start of the third quarter, as we're here in the third. And now a chance for Mater Dei on the power play. 6-on-5 opportunity coming up. So Wojo giveth and he taketh away. He is going out here on the 22nd exclusion. And a power play for the Monarchs. Bar down and in. It's some kind of start for Nicholas Lavian. That is his 4th goal. And we are here in the third. Lavian delivers from the outside on the bar down power play. And it's back to a 3-goal advantage for the Monarchs with 5:55 to play here in the third quarter. And now a steal on the perimeter. First a goal for Mater Dei, and now more. Full head of steam here, Sean Duncan, leaving Whitecaps in his wake. Duncan racing down Poole. One-on-one, walks it in, skips it home. Sean Duncan scoring for Mater Dei, and the Monarchs continue to pour it on offensively. 2 straight, the second for Duncan. Mater Dei back up 4, 9-5. 5:34 to play here in the third. And just when you think Huntington Beach is closing the gap, Mater Dei eradicates that idea using their defense, their speed, their scoring ability. They've gone back ahead by 4, this time 9-5. 5:30 to go here in the third. Here's Huntington Beach. Oilers have looked to establish a more traditional 2-meter game, and you understand why. They have the bodies to do it. Trying to get Quentin Osborne in. Couldn't get it done there, and now in transition, there's going to be an exclusion against the Oilers. That's on Matthew Robert. He goes out. And now a 6-on-5 here for the Monarchs, and this could be crippling here for Huntington Beach. Monarchs working around the perimeter. Here's Lavian. Quick shot, and that is knocked out. Wolf ranges over to punch it out of play. So he makes the save, but it knocks it out of bounds. That'll be in at 2 meters for Mater Dei. They'll get a new shot clock. Still on the advantage momentarily, although that'll be ending soon. 4:52 to go here in the third. Sides now even. Monarchs still attacking. Quick pass, quicker shot. The score is there for Silvers. He's on the board. The Monarchs' leading scorer racks up his 85th goal.
the senior.
4:44 to play. 10-5 to go. Mater Dei ahead now 5 goals in this one. 4:44 to play.
Number 85 for Nick Silvers, the USC-bound senior at Mater Dei.
Silvers en route to USC, and the defending 6-time defending national champions in his high school career is done. Oilers try to respond. That's off the post on the attempt by Jacob Cavanaugh. Cavanaugh competed with the cadet national team this summer with USA Water Polo. Just missing there off the post. 4:12 to play here in the third. Mater Dei moving in. Couple of fakes. Firing and scoring. Monarchs are rolling right now. It's Wyatt connecting from the outside. That's his second. And the Monarchs have opened up their largest lead of the night, 11-5. Under 4 to play here in the third quarter.
Number 58.
Mater Dei, perhaps a little underestimated this season. The losses to Harvard Westlake, folks presuming that it would be back-to-back championships for Harvard Westlake. It still very well might be that, but Mater Dei, just because they are not the undefeated team of years past with Bonani and the Walters and McQuinn Barron, still a pretty talented squad out here as they're showing against this Oilers team. Ahead 11-5, that try from deep, a little too much bounce on it, up, out of play. Vandeveld takes over, and Mater Dei will hold. And now they'd advance into the front court. Here's Payne. Carroll. Around the perimeter they work it. Ordinary called. Here's Lavian. 3:20 to go in the third.
Looks inside, nothing there. Back out to Lavian.
Outside try. Wolf is there for the stop. This was a 7-4 game at halftime. Mater Dei has expanded to an 11-5 lead here in the third. 3:07 to go, third quarter. Don't forget our other semifinal coming up after this at around 7 p.m. Pacific time. Corona Del Mar, Harvard Westlake will battle for the other spot in Saturday's Division I championship. You're watching here on GoLivePolo.com. Thanks for joining us. Outside attempt. Vandeveld got a piece of that one. Tipped out on the try.
John Vandeveld, so rewind the shot clock. And
that was Elias Lule trying to hit from deep, and Vandeveld went up and got it. And a new shot clock for the Oilers. Anytime you're in a deficit, I always hear it. Not going to get them all back at once, but the Oilers will need to string together some kind of break and another to try and climb back into this one. Trailing here 11-5, 2:40 to play in the third. Outside attempt, that's field blocked and out of play. And very perimeter heavy there for the Oilers, unable to get anything inside. Had been a focus to post up Quentin Osborne earlier in this half, and now long outlet pass. Vandeveld on the break, deals to Silvers. He knows what to do with it from there, skips it home. Nicholas Silvers with his second of the night, his 86th of the season, one of the best in Orange County at putting the ball in the back of the net, and the leading scorer for this Mater Dei team has put his squad ahead 12-5 and in a fantastic position to advance to Saturday's championship game. Still plenty of time making it. 2:29 to go here in the third quarter. Oilers are going to need a healthy mix here of some defense and offense there.
And Will Lapkin for Mater Dei.
Nice contingent of Huntington Beach fans turned out tonight, decked out in the orange and black, but they have been held quiet since the early goings here. Oilers went ahead 1-0, and after tying it at 3, Mater Dei had followed with 3 straight goals after allowing the first, but after tying it at 3, it has been all Mater Dei here. Here come the Oilers.
Ikomojo swims it up into the front court. Plays it up to Nelson.
Huntington Beach looking inside. Mater Dei fronting defensively there at 2 meters, threatening the entry pass. Double team comes. Nelson being pressed. Shot clock to 5. 2:03 to go, third quarter. Ordinary there. This will be an opportunity. Perhaps a shot coming. Outside attempt on the try by Skylar Munatonis. That was field blocked, knocked down, and Vandeveld takes over. Under 2 to go here in the third. 12-5. Mater Dei in front. Monarchs have not taken their foot off the gas pedal here in the third, and it has worked to their benefit as they have opened up their largest lead of the evening here, 12-5. Oilers pressing on the perimeter. This is Peter Seidner handling. He'll deal back to Benny Siebold, the defender. Shot clock to 5 for the Monarchs. This is Payne. Ordinary, picks it up, fires, puts it away. It's all Mater Dei. And Matthew Payne picks up his second of the night, so talk about balance on offense. Mater Dei now 4 for Lavian, 2 for Duncan, 2 for Silvers, 2 for Payne, 2 for Wyatt. They are spreading the wealth. They're ahead 13-5 with 1:32 to play here in the third quarter. Huntington Beach a bit shell-shocked here as they restart play. This is a young team. We've told you about the athletes that are part of the men's national team pipeline at the cadet level. That means they're young. But it also means that it shouldn't be another half century before they're back in a game like this. Here's a exclusion called against Mater Dei. Coach Capps will call for time. Exclusion goes on Mater Dei. So a power play coming here for Huntington Beach once they get out of the timeout. Connor Tallur, the excluded player for Mater Dei. Thanks for joining us here on GoLivePolo.com. I want to thank some of our folks here that have helped out. Percolator.com, Speed Aquatics, Extraordinarily You, Total Water Polo, and Water Polo Cruise. LA Premier, all helping us make it happen here tonight for Go Live Polo. Greg Meskel here with you. Poolside in Irvine. 1:08 to go in the third. All Mater Dei here. Huntington Beach had hoped to keep their run going. Topped Loyola 8-7 in the quarters. Trying to see if they couldn't upend another favorite again in this one, but thus far it has been all Monarchs. Ahead at 13-5. A chance here for the Oilers now on the 6-on-5. Taking a look inside, Robert. He'll fire, he'll score. Much needed for the Oilers as the sophomore Robert puts it away, his first of the night. And Huntington Beach gets back on the board. They trail 13-6 right before sides had come even. The Oilers take advantage. (13-6) the score with under a minute to go now here in the third. So time-wise, with just one period remaining, Huntington Beach may be out of time and opportunities here, but still going after it to close out the third. Hard pressure on the perimeter. Shot clock 10 for the Monarchs. Wolf gathers that one up on the outside try. Shot clock is off, 25 seconds to go now here in the third. 13-6, Mater Dei in front. Pass thrown ahead to nobody in particular. It looked like they were trying to get it ahead to Quentin Osborne. And then an offensive foul called as Seidner couldn't get free from Mater Dei to come up with that steal. Here's Mater Dei on the attack. Just about out of time here in the third. 5 seconds to go. Outside try, that is off the mark, but that was Wolf getting enough of it to tip it out of play. It'll come back in with 3 seconds to play in at 2 meters from Mater Dei. They will get this one live, and that will bring an end to the third quarter. 1 quarter remaining here in Irvine, and all Mater Dei, the Monarchs, appear well on their way to the Division I championship match. They're ahead of Huntington Beach 13-6 here in Irvine. As we get set for the start of the fourth, Oilers have gone to the bench here, and they're going to replace Alex Wolf, it looks like, with Patrick Saunders. He'll wear 1A, the backup keeper. You mentioned Saunders' national team experience, competed with the cadet national team this past summer. And you can't put this one on Wolf. Mater Dei is so talented. I'm sure he has a couple that he'd like back, but a pretty talented offensive arsenal on this Mater Dei team. You're talking about all these guys that have piled up 40-plus goals. It's a bit ridiculous in a good way for the Monarchs. They are that talented. 7 minutes left here. Mater Dei looking to put a cap on this one and move into the championship game on Saturday. They'll await the winner of the next one, barring something miraculous here from Huntington Beach in our final 7 minutes. Monarchs control the opening sprint to start things off here in the fourth. Mater Dei in the red, Huntington Beach in the white. Thanks for joining us here on GoLivePolo.com. Here come the Monarchs. This is Silvers. He'll take a look. He'll fire and score. New keeper, no change. Mater Dei continues the offensive assault. That's 3 now for Silvers. That's 87 on the year. And Mater Dei goes up 14-6. 6:38 to go here in the fourth. That was a consideration of some in the water polo community that Mater Dei, Harvard Westlake on a collision course for that championship game. It didn't matter who got into the semifinals. They were going to work their way into yet another meeting, their fourth this year. And so far, Mater Dei holding them there into the bargain with a convincing effort here against Huntington Beach. 6:05 to go, fourth quarter. 14-6, Mater Dei in front. A few fakes. Entry pass inside, knocked down. Defense is there from Wojciechowski. Monarchs looking to set things up for Connor Talor, the 2-meter man. Wojo all over that. Here come the Oilers now. Noah Nelson, who scored our first goal tonight. Entry inside, beautiful move. How about Wojo wheeling inside, taking his defender for a ride and backhanding that one home. Second of the night there. And a 14-7 deficit now for Huntington Beach. 5:35 to go. Fourth quarter. Mater Dei ahead by 7, and that one is off the mark. And now in transition, an exclusion against the Monarchs. Power play here for the Oilers. Saunders with the outlet pass. A little too much on it as he puts it out to Noah Nelson, but he'll track it down. Talor going out on the exclusion for the Monarchs. That's the second on Talor. Shouldn't play a factor here in this one. A few fakes and a score. Huntington Beach gets 2 in a row back. Vlaha Nasiosis able to hit. Buries it there, and it's a 14-8 game. So despite the scoreboard, Huntington Beach battling back on this one. They trail now 14-8. Under 5 to play here in the fourth. Here's Jackson Siebold. He'll take a look, but first Mater Dei will draw an exclusion. And Wojciechowski will go out. Kind of an odd series of events there. It's the second time in this game Wojciechowski scored a goal and then followed it up by getting excluded on the other end. Mater Dei calls for time. We'll talk things over here. 4:46 to play in the fourth. 14-8. Mater Dei in front of this one.
So stay right here. semifinal, Division I, right here at Willett Aquatic Center.
Don't forget our second semifinal coming up at around 7 p.m. It'll be Harvard Westlake, the undefeated Wolverines, 27-0, taking on the 24-5 Pacific Coast League champions, the Corona Del Mar Sea Kings. All kinds of high school action going on. LA City section deciding their champion tonight. Birmingham and Palisades meetings. And then you look around the rest of the state of California, North Coast section, other divisions deciding their champions. Last weekend, champions crowned in Michigan, Oregon, state of Washington, all over the place. Lots of great water polo happening all across the country. Be sure to visit TotalWaterPolo.com. We'll get you up to date on the scores from everywhere. Doing an amazing job tracking down results. Here's a lob. As sides are coming even, Mater Dei adds on another. That's William Lapkin. He's on the board for the first time. Couple of hezzy fakes. Waits on Saunders. Puts it into the corner. This one, Huntington Beach strings together a couple of goals. Mater Dei quickly responds with a score of their own. 4:21 to go here in the fourth. Ordinary called, Oilers control. Here's Nelson. Out on the perimeter, Robert. And an exclusion. So either physical play is picked up or folks have decided to get a little bit more out of position as we moved into the fourth quarter here, but starting to see the exclusions add up on both sides. Outside try, rebound is there. Mater Dei defense holds on the 6-on-5 for Huntington Beach.
And back in the hands of Vanderbilt.
And speak of the devil, and on the other end we have another exclusion.
Huntington Beach going 3 for 5 in man-up situations.
So Payne was the excluded player for Mater Dei, and now an exclusion against the Oilers. That will go against Noah Nelson. And here's a power play for the Monarchs. Around the horn goes Mater Dei. Few fakes, near side, quick shot off the post. And the ball awarded to Huntington Beach on the attempt there by Silvers. 3:25 to play here in the fourth. Monarchs in command, 15-8 over the Oilers of Huntington Beach. Ordinary there. Aggressive defense from Silvers on the perimeter. Robert handling for the Oilers. Outside try. Van de Velde got a piece of it. Knocked that one out. The ball will come back in at 2 meters with a new shot clock for the Oilers. 3:05 to go, fourth quarter. There's a goal. Huntington Beach responds. Robert hits on his second. Able to connect from the outside. Cuts it back down to a 6-goal deficit, 15-9. 3:04 to play here in the fourth.
So we're outside 3 minutes remaining here. And Mater Dei back in the front court. 6-goal advantage.
There's Mater Dei in no hurry. They have this one in command. Happy to peel some time off the clock with 2:46 to play in the game. 10 on the shot clock. Here's Lapkin. Scored not too long ago. He'll give it a look. A few fakes, fire, and tipped out by Saunders. So a new shot clock, and Mater Dei can rinse and repeat here and try and wind some more time off the clock. But first, we'll get a timeout called. And it'll be the Monarchs calling for time. And a chance here for Coach Chris Segisman to get into his bench. They get some of the reserves some playing time. Want to remind you, tonight's broadcast on GoLivePolo.com brought to you by Total Water Polo. Follow them at Total Water Polo, and also visit them at TotalWaterPolo.com. Also, Water Polo Cruise, combining cruises and water polo. Why wouldn't you get involved with that? Percolator.com. Check them out. Technology and innovation specialists at Percolator.com. Speed Aquatics. All partners here of GoLivePolo.com. Give a follow at GoLivePolo. Thanks to all of those folks for pitching in and helping to make tonight's broadcast a possibility. And we're just getting started here in Irvine. Our second semi is on the way. 7 p.m. start. Harvard Westlake, Corona Del Mar, defending CIF Division I champs, and the Harvard Westlake Wolverines looking to continue their undefeated season, their journey for 2 in a row. All that good stuff coming up against the Sea Kings, who have experience as CIF champs in their own right back at the Division II level a couple of years back. Mater Dei again playing keep away here as we restart things. 2:20 to go in the fourth. Just a systematic defeat here of the Oilers as they have dominated offensively. And here's an ordinary call, rather an offensive foul that will turn the ball over at Huntington Beach. They played well defensively. I'm sure Chris Segisman will say 9 goals. It's a few too many. Now refs are going to pull the ball out here. And we're going to have Elias Lule have to come out with a bloody nose. So officials spotting that. Little physical play there on the one end. The referee's all over it after seeing Lule come up with a bloody nose, so he'll head out. And a sub will come on for Huntington Beach. It's like Cavanaugh. And the Oilers will take over. 2:06 to play here in the fourth, 15-9. Mater Dei en route to victory. Going to make it 28 wins on the year when this one is all said and done. Oilers, we talked about their youth. Fantastic freshmen and sophomores on this team as that one is ripped away. Defense is there, so you suspect this Oiler team will be back next year. To what extent, we don't know, but a talented group of athletes here. 1:48 to play now in the fourth. Tonight is about Mater Dei, however, and their march back to the Division I championship game. Here's Jackson Siebold. Has a goal tonight. Dealing with Nelson, winding down the shot clock, down to 3, looking for an ordinary. Dips the shoulder, not going to get the call. Fires it on the bounce, out of play, off the mark, and we come back to Huntington Beach with 1:27 to go. 15-9, Mater Dei ahead. Winding things out here in the fourth. Here's Nelson.
Urias plays it over the right side.
Dayton Urias. They shot attempt, big field block right there. Scott Hockenberry getting up to knock that down. Minute remaining here in the fourth, 1 minute left. Outside tries off the mark. Robert looking for a hat trick, not to be for the Oilers, and Mater Dei takes over.
Robert taking a shot for Huntington.
Long outlet pass, leaking out, and a penalty called. Took about 3 seconds for Mater Dei to set themselves up for a goal. Van de Velde with a strike down pool. And the penalty there going to go against Huntington Beach and Cavanaugh. And that was a quick catch there by Sven Davidson III.
Sven Davidson taking the penalty shot, and the foul against Sven Davidson, correction.
Off the post, Davidson with his own rebound, no one there to box him out. Saunders a race for it, and there will be awarded to Mater Dei. So Oilers a little asleep at the wheel there on the miss from Davidson. He gathers up his own follow. You don't see that very often. And able to create new life on offense for Mater Dei. 40 seconds to play in this one. 15-9, Mater Dei on their way to victory. Special thanks to Terradeck for their support tonight in making our broadcast happen. And Mater Dei adds another. Jackson Siebold with his second. Puts the Monarchs up 16-9 with 32 seconds left. Mater Dei has left this one with little doubt here in the second half. rolling their way to victory over an up-and-coming Huntington Beach squad. A lot to be proud of for the Oilers. Not easy to have a coaching change and then come back, win your league, and advance all the way to the semifinals. They did just that here in 2014.
Wilson looks inside.
They'll finish the year here 21-7 outside try. That's in. There's the hat trick for Robert. Wanted it and got it on that occasion. And now just 10 seconds left here. Mater Dei will put this one in play. 16-10. And for the Monarchs, you know, they're probably hoping Harvard Westlake is waiting on the other side, because 3 losses in a row during the regular season, 3 too many for Mater Dei. I'm sure they'd love another crack at the Monarchs. Only time they've been successful this year against those group of guys at the Junior Olympics under club names. Regency topped LA Premier. And JO Gold is sweet, but a CIF title is what Mater Dei is after. One step away as they dispatch Huntington Beach 16-10 here in the semifinal round. The Monarchs are moving on behind a well-balanced scoring attack. Nicholas Lavian sheds the cast and then fires home 4 goals. He's joined by Nicholas Silvers with 3, 2 apiece for Jackson Siebold, Sean Duncan, Matthew Payne, Lucas Wyatt. Vandevelde does the job in net, makes the stops he needs to make en route to a 16-10 victory for Mater Dei. And they take it. Improves 28-4 on the year, and they'll await the winner of our next one. Coming up at 7 p.m., Harvard Westlake and Corona Del Mar will meet, in our other semifinal winner there will take on this Mater Dei club in the final on Saturday. I want to thank our partners here at GoLivePolo.com, Los Angeles Premier, for their support. Water Polo Cruise, TotalWaterPolo.com, Extraordinarily You, Perculator.com, Speed Aquatics, and the folks at TerraDeck. All partners with GoLivePolo.com. That'll do it for our first semifinal. Mater Dei takes it 16-10. Coming up at 7 p.m. Join us back here at GoLivePolo.com for Harvard Westlake and Corona Del Mar. Greg Messel signing off for now from Willett Aquatic Center. We'll see you back here at 7 p.m. Stay with us.